Well, there are global consequences as well because Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has now said that the recent spike in global crude oil, the prices that is not expected to have a major impact on India's inflation for now. Replying to a question in the Lok Sabha on the impact of rising global crude oil prices, the minister says that the oil prices have generally been declining over the past year and before tensions in West Asia flared up on the 28th of February. And according to the data that has been placed before the House, the price of the Indian crude basket rose from $69.01 per barrel to the end of February to $80.16 per barrel by the 2nd of March. Now, despite this increase, the government says that the inflationary impact is not expected to be substantial at this rate, but as India's current inflation levels remain close to the lower bound of the RPI's comfort band, the government added that it is closely monitoring the global oil markets amid escalating geopolitical tensions in West Asia. So that seems to be a written reply by the Union Finance Minister that seems to have been given in the Lok Sabha. India for now is in a stable condition where, especially on the crude surge, as globally we are looking at already per barrel $100 US, that seems to be the price that has been crossed. However, India is closely monitoring the situation and the crude basket seems to have jumped. But Rishabh, it seems for India the situation for now is stable. Rishabh?
Countries now do understand that because of the West Asia crisis, there would be an issue with the energy supplies, and when the maximum of the energy supplies to the G7 countries, and for that matter Europe, comes in from West Asia, one need to understand that this is a genuine concern that these countries have. Now, what we're given to understand that the G7 countries have also agreed to release 400 barrels of energy to stabilize the market. But this clearly showcases that how the Iran-Israel-US war has left the whole energy supply chain in limbo. And these countries now fear that they might be out of their natural gases or fuels to run their factories, run their vehicles, run their homes as well, because most of these residences in most part of Europe need gases 24/7, 365 days, and that is getting scarce. Apart from that, if we see the visible signs of uncertainty that is now visible, be it Aramco, be it BAPCO, be it other
so
countries.
For now, India is in a stable condition. However, this seems to be a response that has been given by the Union Finance Minister in the Lok Sabha. And over the current crisis, that seems to be escalating in West Asia. But we are getting another round of breaking update. What we are learning that the External Affairs Minister is meeting Prime Minister Modi. And this meeting that is now happening, where the Prime Minister has been briefed on the West Asia conflict, where he seems to be also briefing the Prime Minister after the security meeting that happened, where Ajit Doval was also present there, and External Affairs Minister was also at the PMO. And the Prime Minister, as said by the External Affairs Minister in the House in the Parliament today, that Prime Minister and India are closely monitoring the situation 24/7 on the escalating geopolitical tensions in West Asia. We'll get you more back after a short break.